24.
Are you all set?
Yeah. I'm just gonna copy
Right.
this link and send this to the group chat. My bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back again, MPCW gaming community. Jackson Law 1v1 with Mr. Porkchop himself. This is the first time that we've played against each other, so
the
it
NFL
should
is
be
on EA
interesting.
Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
I love those jerseys so much.
The black ones?
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara.
Me does.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Oh, this is going to be houses too. It's lucky. Make the best with the left. Everything you own in the box to the left.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Ow.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2nd down and 4. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up the 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Negative.
And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Drugs are bad, MK.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely let him get outside.
Yeah, but that's not
and
going to be the
create.
problem
And if he
you're
has
going
to
to
run
run
it, he has a little bit
You're going
more
to kill him in the
space.
cold, bring him back in here, and then over time they're just going to come
And we
right
get
back.
to the big fullback use check. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking
Yeah,
it
but that's
in from 2 yards out. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Dario is going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh my God, you're so fun, you're so fun, you blow my mind every game.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Running the counter with Mostert.
Oh, I took a gamble with that guy.
Down the left sideline and all the way in for a Miami
Well, we're going to go in
touchdown.
and I seen you coming like
Raheem Mostert, 49 yards. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I literally almost forgot which play I did.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
I thought you were running.
Yeah, I thought so too, and then I hiked the ball and I saw everything.
14 and a first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked all.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
Come on, Debo. You're way fast. I was about to say he's way faster than that.
Down, but not before he reaches the
Jeez
8-yard
Louise.
line.
That was trying to joke, man.
This time they top 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
In motion right, Debo. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Still counts as a pass.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real.
Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Whoa! Tua, what are you doing, my dude?
Far out in front.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Tua's going to change things up. On first down, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right.
Come on, Bosa.
Just before the midfield strike.
I can't believe I fell for it.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
That motherfucker is fast.
Loose down the left sideline.
Stupid fast.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And that is off the left upright.
Masonitis.
No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan. And
touchdown! Debo Samuel, 81 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point try now for Moody. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. Look at this, middle of the field.
That's crazy as fuck.
Inside the 20.
That is crazy as fuck.
Into the end zone.
Wow.
Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's
They
that.
didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one?
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
If Tua fucking catches you, you're slow as fuck.
Some excitement, right?
What the hell?
And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit.
That's
for not
crazy.
giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
That low-key kind of pissed me off.
The San Francisco
Like, you're a
offense ready
fucking
to start their next
cornerback.
drive.
You literally should be outrunning him.
Coaches always say that every play is designed. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play
come on,
for them,
Brock.
wasn't there? Lost the football,
Fucking bullshitting
lost
around.
a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Thank you. And this motherfucker didn't even catch the ball.
Took a pretty good shot as
That's
he tried to
fucking
pull
crazy.
that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man.
Guess that's what
early
happens
in
when
this
you
one.
throw it to,
the only surprise for
second
them,
string.
he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Or
That's
right
into
to
a
them.
sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they will finally put it
Fuck
into the
me,
return,
man.
but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his
Good
aggressiveness
tackle.
has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. One more time with Achane.
Wow.
Take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They go play action here. Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Purdy's throw there taken in by Kittle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Purdy to throw it on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners are once again back in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Achane. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 90 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Tua signaling to change things up. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On play action, here's Tua. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you, I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said,
and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. This is Jennings. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. Able to slither by. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try now for Moody. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's across midfield and down right around the 37. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Tua. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six from the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is...
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. The two are going to try and throw for it.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now 3rd down and 7. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been. And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted.
And now headed the other way, they're across midfield.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here.
Yeah.
The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say... he's just short.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At their 38.
He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Purdy. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take
I was like, are you going to move back or no?
You know you could have got the first down.
Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
It would have been you guys' ball.
I thought it would have been your first down because I was like,
And he missed it. He missed
I don't know. It said it would be
left upright. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-score game at 16. So now
because it's just a 5-yard
they might still have a pulse.
penalty.
Yeah, that probably would have sealed their fate, but now they're still within 2 scores.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man complete. The Time to
That's
pull out
fucking
the
Tyreek
stops
for you.
now, and they convert there
I
on
thought it was
4th
dropping.
down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
Nah,
You mean
not
it
with
actually crossed
fucking
your
Tyreek
mind
being the
with him
target.
running the team that you
That
could
fool is
actually
not going to
maybe
drop
write this
it in
game
that
off?
situation.
Not yet.
Not a chance.
Regardless
Not
of
with
how
him. We've
hard
seen
I
it too
hit him.
many times.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Down to about the 37. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Purdy off the play fake. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards that time for number 19. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Achane. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Tua going to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll run with Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey gets past one man. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on them to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he is caught. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Tua.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. One final try for Tagovailoa.
He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.
Alrighty, MPCW Gaming Committee, it's your boy Jackson Law and Mr. Pork Chop live and in living color. GG's, but you know what time it is. It is time to cut it out. We will see you all later for squads. Peace.
The 49ers